if you see a person going down and their life being destroyed, that person can be a marker that you can learn from. You don't have to do it the hard way. You don't have to push it to the limit. Many people believe, well, that's them. But I remember years ago, a friend of mine died on a motorcycle. And I remember they asked me to print some ribbons. That when they went to his funeral, all the bikes would have a little ribbon, a purple ribbon on it. And the ribbon said, "Safety first, wear a helmet." And I wasn't able to go to the funeral, but I remember coming down because of work. I had to go to work to finish off a job, and I couldn't make his funeral. But I remember seeing all the bikes coming from the cemetery. And when I looked at it, I believe all the bikes had on a ribbon, but less than half the men had on the helmet. And then I found out later they were heading up to the racetrack. And they left from the cemetery, going to the racetrack, no helmet, and up there racing and wilding out. And I say, my God, some people, have you ever met somebody and you ask the question, will they ever learn? You ever met anybody and you say, wait, you're not going to learn? Sometimes I to say, you may meet a young lady and she have 3 children for 3 men. And when you look again, you see a little bulge, and the first thing comes to your mind, isn't she going to learn from her mistakes? I believe that is even, forget the spirituality of life, I believe that's just common sense. I grew up with an alcoholic father. I saw the effects of alcohol firsthand. And because of that, as Brother Aaron said, as terrible of a partier as I was, party around the Caribbean, party, clubs, everything, I refused to touch alcohol. Because I said, boy, if alcohol could do my father this, I'll go to clubs all over, Trinidad, Nevis, party, clubbing, and no matter what club I went to the bar, I said, you have ginseng, you have Vitamalt, orange juice or cranberry, because if not, give me some water. Because I refuse to make the mistakes. I believe I could learn from my father's mistakes. And I didn't even know God then. Let me just admonish you as we start this morning. Please learn from others' mistakes. You don't have to make the same mistakes that people make to know that it's wrong. Here it is that Jesus said, remember Lot's wife. Learn from Lot's wife. But what are we really to learn from Lot's wife?